live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. That one missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This to third. Muncy zips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Two outs, base is empty. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The designated hitter.
And now Kyle Manzardo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch outs to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Gavin Williams.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. That's outside. 3-2 now.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's Betts.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Tucker, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground, Ramirez. Jump throw, and they get the out.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swings through it for the K. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Second inning here, no score. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now Daniel Schneemann.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 down.
Next offering is down low. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Will Smith to the plate. Line drive. Fair ball.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes Max Muncy. Here comes a pitch. Falling
Outside,
behind
that's
2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Goes down looking.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. In the dirt. Smith leads off first with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Two to count.
And it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. To first, might be 2. Goes to second for 1.
He's out.
Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. New inning getting started, and here is Gabriel Arias. Center field, Pajes makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Rocchio. And now
That's
2-1. Just missed. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. Next offering is fouled back. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. They take the force out. That's the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Ball 3.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. So up next, Alex Freeland. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouls one off. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Three and 2.
This one in the dirt. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jose Ramirez. inside. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes settles under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Here's a 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Muncy stands at second with 2 gone. That to right. Martinez squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Bo Naylor. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Gabriel Arias. In there at the knees for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. This one chopped up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Eric Sabrowski getting ready to go. Number 41 getting cranked up as well. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Man at second. That one 95 to finish him off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Rocchio. And that's outside. Counts full, 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Another 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I got 3-2.
In the dirt, blocked.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. The 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Right through there, got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 41.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Mookie Betts now at the plate. Turns and fires the Betts. And strike two. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eric Sabrowski up and throwing. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short, Arias. Throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in LA, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Strike three, got him swinging. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Daniel Schneemann. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, once he digs in. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lace to right center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Muncy stands at second with no outs.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. In the air, right side, Martinez. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Well struck left field. And no one can get there. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the air, right field, Martinez sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. in danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Sabrowski.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's outside.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And I ain't come to play no games. I'm still banging Trump music cause that boy ain't changing. Hey,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And there's a ball.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
1 down, base is empty. Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
In the air, left field. Kwan under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Ramirez sends it to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. They're down to their final strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him, and that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.